Hello, this is LC Creations here, and today I'm going to show you guys a tutorial on, well, it's not really a tutorial, it's the first lesson out of 6 different videos of working with Zoo Tycoon to save games and zoos, and manipulating and hacking them and changing them. So, when you save a game in Zoo Tycoon 2, you save it to a certain directory, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to go open that directory, and we're going to open the file with zip software, and I'm going to show you what every one of those things do. So on Windows 7 you would search in the start menu for this, for run, but in Windows 8 you go search, and then you type in run, and then you go to run, and then after that what you're going to type in here is you're going to type in %app data %, and then just click enter or OK. After that, you're going to be in this directory, and you're going to go to Microsoft Games and Zoo Tycoon 2 and select your profile. I'm going to go to this one, and then saved. Now then you're going to have this file, which would usually be the name of the file that you save, the name of the zoo that you save. And so what you're going to do is you're going to want to, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Z2S files. You guys transfer them back and forth from computer to computer to let other people download them and put them in their save file area in the same directory. Well, here what we're going to do is we're going to not open this with Zoo Tycoon 2 executable, but first you're going to want to download a software called 7-zip. It's free, or you can get WinRAR or whatever. But you're gonna, instead of opening with Zoo Tycoon, you're gonna right click on it, and then you're gonna see this open with, and you're gonna choose default program, and if it doesn't show up here, then you're gonna click on more, and then you're gonna look for an app on PC, so this thing comes up, and then you're gonna go into program files, and or wherever your software is located, and you're going to click on its application. That's already done for me. So all I have to do is open up the 7-zip. When you open that up, it's just like a Zoo Tycoon 2 file, Z2F. And you're going to see this saved thing. So this is what we're looking for. When you go into that saved, this is what shows up. You're going to see 3 files. One of them is called a terrain.dat. There's thumbnail and world.zt2. Well, not Z2F, but ZT2. So this is an XML file. Well, not an XML file, sorry. It's a ZT2 file. But you can open it with Notepad. This is just a picture, this thumbnail, it probably won't show up, and yeah, see. But if you drag it on your desktop, it will. But this is what you save. So whenever you try to load a zoo, this is the icon that will come up. The terrain.dat and the world.zt2. Well, the terrain.data file, that controls the terrain of your zoo, like how high it is and what areas it's higher, lower in, what biome is where, and what terrain type. And then this controls what you've placed in your zoo and your economy and how much money you have. So I'm going to kind of just give you an overlook of each and one of these, except for the thumbnail, because that's pretty easy to understand. So the terrain.dat file, there's a software called XVI32. Now this is what you should get when you open it up. You should have all this stuff, and so you'll have all these different weird things in here, and they all have different values, and some of them, there's 2 of them in here that will tell you the sizes of your zoo, but we'll get into that and do a different tutorial on how to change the zoo size and stuff, and then I'll show you that. And then when you get down here, this part here, right here, this is called your header, where it shows all the biome names until it gets to where's Z biome 18. Once it gets there, after that, everything after this is all just, this is called the vertical list, or you can call it the terrain list, or the terrain feature controller, or whatever you want to call it, but it's known as the vertical list. But up here is the header, and that's where it's complicated. So that's the data file, and then the world.zt2 file, this up here, I don't know why it says that, but it says this file does not exist right here, but anyway, this basically controls your economy and your fame and how famous your zoo is, and basically everything but the terrain features. That's it. It's all. It controls everything but the terrain features. It even has a list of how many objects in the history of certain objects that you've placed in your zoo. So here's all your economy. There's one part in here that shows your overall amount of money that you have in the zoo. You can actually go in here and hack the amount of money you have in your zoo. You can even go down here and you can manually, way down here, you can manually delete objects in this list, only if you know how, that say they're undeletable, or you could just manually delete them, and that's what it does by taking something out. And then over here, you can, this is kind of like the features of the zoo. It's kind of difficult. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all that there is to it. I'll have later tutorials on how to actually manipulate those files. So have a great day, and goodbye.